Alright, so there it is. The so-called best game ever made. It's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, I guess let's just get onto it. It should pick up like pretty soon after what we just went through. What the hell is that? It's a ghost. It's a ghost, man. It's a ghost. Obviously. Fresh. These are like expansions. Okay, well no. Fresh start. Just a story is enjoy a smooth ride to the world. Nah, man. Story and sword. Happy to be challenged. I'm more than happy. Blood and broken bones. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. Deathmatch. You're truly insane and loving it. Now I'll just go about blood and broken bones. Hard. This is like very hard. I'll go for hard. This mouse is like too fast. I don't know, man. Blood and broken bones. Show tutorials. Sure. Oh. Sure. Oh my. That's a lot of saves. I guess we go here. 17th August, 5 p.m. That was not the last time I played, was it? I started playing in July. Then August. I mean, it has to be. This quick save was 15th August, so definitely not then. Probably this one then, 17th August at 5:28. Probably for the final fight, if I'm being honest. Was it 17th August? Just a second. I gotta check the dates, man. Sometimes I forget. 17th? Yeah, it was 17th August. That makes sense. How was it at 5 p.m. How did these... What? Wait a minute. How is it 5 p.m.? I guess the time is messed up. Whatever. We'll do this. Import the saved game. Make my choices. Make my choices matter. What do you do, Guardian? Oh, well, there goes that head. I guess that is Yennefer. That is me. And then she also lost her memory. Oh, no. That guy's dead as hell. Nice crow you got there, man. There was a battle here. Oh yeah, bag. Deserter. Deserter. Lost out a lot of stuff there. You want to grab some of the stuff? So. Lots of dead bodies. Alright. Well, she is a witch, so. A sorceress, I suppose. Created a stone and swallowed them with it. Alright. So the Nilfgaardians, it's fine. They're bad people. Oh. Ready-made horse. And she rode off. Alright. Okay, won't reading the crow anymore, I suppose. still there. Look at the graphical improvement, man. Compared to the last game, it's quite a bit. Compared to the first game, there's quite a lot. You can purchase missing. Okay, I guess I won't read that then. I have maxed out the settings. Oh. Care Moran, which we keep. The banks of Wenlit. Oh. Obviously he's having fun. Is it? Oh, the hair. The hair is too much, huh? I put on Nvidia hair works. Maybe I should put it off. My graphics card is pretty old. That's not fun. Oh no, that's dangerous. It's sensitive. Oh yeah, the hair works is causing all sorts of problems. I'll put it off. Oh, I'll make it lower anyway.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Didn't grab your bow or some shit? Just crawling around on there? It's gone. Oh, she's naked. That's fun.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
A lot of scarring. That makes sense. More times I get hit. Thank God her hair is covered, otherwise
So,
my graphics card will explode.
later then.
See you later.
No. Apparently not later. The hair is too much. Oh. No, don't take off it. The hair is gonna kill my graphics card. Okay, or not. Magical amulet. Additional content has been installed. You can learn more in the tutorials. Alright, sure. Welcome to the Vicious 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about the world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to options. Sure. New quest, Care Moran. Yennefer of Engerberg. Movement, Wazda. Oh, minimap and objectives. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. The minimap. Wow. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objective for your active quest. Care Moran. Use the Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. And we got like an actual time indicator, which is nice. And like a weather indicator. Okay. You can jump. Ah! Ow. Apparently I got hurt. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. My graphics card is too old. Unfortunately, graphics, give me a high. Nvidia Hairworks, Geralt. Just put it off for now. Okay, we don't need the Hairworks. It's saved, right? Yeah. Resume me. Much better, much smoother. Again, I got an old graphics card around this time. Can I put these lights off? Oh, hold. Oh, my senses are not just... Interesting. Extinguish this. Now ignite it. Hell yeah, we can still do this stuff. So we light it with Igni and extinguish it with R. That makes sense. If we're gonna be extinguishing it, might as well. You know, candles are expensive. Right, 1 second before I. How do I J for the journal probably? Care Moran. Quest list. All the quests we have accepted are listed here. To see more information about a quest, click on it. Alright. Care Moran. Every story has to start somewhere. This one starts in the guest room at Care Moran, the stronghold of the Witchers in the Blue Mountains, which is pretty good looking, you know, pretty well made considering how it was the first time we saw it with Triss and all. It's pretty banged up, but I suppose that was in the feature or something. It starts with Geralt taking a bath, disproving the theory that witches neglect personal hygiene, but as he's bathing, he is brusquely interrupted by Yennefer. Does she ever interrupt in any other way? She reminds him that he was supposed to train with Ciri. What could a hero do but bid the sorceress farewell and descend into the courtyard of the fortress? Little did he know that this would mark the start of a great adventure. Use your witcher senses to find the key. I have a dang weight system still, I hate it. Character, oh this is like, okay, an upgrade screen. Fast attack, strong attack, defense, core ability. We got marksmanship, battle trance. Alright. Meditation. Choose how long you will rest, double click on a time. Okay, well that's short, I can do that. No bestiary. We got all sorts of tutorials. You can change Ciri's look. Any barber can cut your hair or beard in new styles. Note the beard will stop growing after you change it to a style other than the default one. My beard grows. I have an elite crossbow set. You can get the Nilfgaardian crossbow from the quartermaster at Crow's Perch Castle, the Skellig crossbow from the blacksmith at Caer Trold, and the Elven crossbow from a merchant on the Glinhoff Market Square in Novigrad. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to read this. Spoilers. It's Dandelion. He looks much cooler than before. Dandelion. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore are already familiar with me. Dandelion and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner that the lights of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated, of course, and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator, such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters, and yourself. The image is of course somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. I mean, I hear the jackpot meeting me, obviously. It's me, Geralt of Rivia. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else to do the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about that world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Gwynblade, or in our younger, yet no less noble tongue, as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive, well except him. I was with him through hard times, so like I said, I lost my memory, so maybe not. I was with him throughout hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Was there more in this? No. Okay. And we have Yennefer of Vengerberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feeling between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inexorably. In the time since then, their relationship has, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love produces irrefutable proof of thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer a captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. No, that's not correct, is it? We were with her, then we were chasing the wild hunt. Then the wild hunt attacked us. Well, the real wild hunt came, the elves from the other world. They're not specters, they're actually elves. The elves are spending the specters. The elves are sending the specters to grab people like slaves. We don't know exactly for what reason, but they do grab them. And I don't know, make them work or some shit. But in this occasion, they themselves came in through the world. Like, this is the world where elves are not basically endangered like in our world. Who knows? Anyway, books. Nothing. Crafting. Got a warrior's leather jacket. Only blacksmiths can forge weapons and only armorers can craft armor. Great. You have all sorts of stuff. Cured draconid leather. You got a haft. What the hell is a haft? Nobody knows. World map. Oh my. Okay, this is Scare More. We got some boats. Use boats to travel across bodies of water. That makes sense. Alright. We got a quest. A stash. We can put some custom markers. Okay. Interesting. And we got a nice little menu here. Yeah, I'll look for highlighted objects later. Like, what the hell is this though? Walk up to
Nothing
press
but
E.
silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
You only wear silver jewelry? Come on. It's gold, man. I guess this is supposed to be the room that was on top. This is where Triss was, right? In the first game, when we first meet her.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
It is indeed quite beautiful. Oh my, look at this. I'm dead. Well, that's one way to do it. I didn't think they would let me do it. Honestly, good on the devs. If the player wants to jump off the damn balcony, then we can let him jump off the dang balcony. You're free to wander, but might happen across some very powerful foes while doing so. Return to them once you've gained more experience. Hit quick save too. They knew. They knew we would try it. But the castle is still ruined as hell. Alright, we'll go back in. I mean, there's the key. Okay, if that is the key, then what's up in this spot, huh? What's with this
You're
spot?
running out of juice.
I know.
Fine.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
I might. Then again, I might not. You're not gonna eat anything?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
I'm just, I don't know. It's just smelling. It's just scent. Or something. Hey, guess what? It's cold in here now. Yeah, that's right. Yo, who lit these again? Candles are not free, you know. It's nice and bright outside. If you want some light, go out. They're putting all these dang candles off. That's right.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Mm-hmm. Undergarments.
right now what you're wearing is still black. Yeah, read in the dark.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I want to stay with you a little longer.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Don't you have magic?
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
Yes.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Great. Nice line. Cannot attack this target.
Not now. Ciri awaits.
Right. Well, first of all, why are only some of them on? What the hell is this? Put them all on or put them all off. I guess you don't need all of them. It is a lot of candles. Well, I don't see anything else. So you put your makeup on. Even though you have magic, I guess you won't use magic for everything. Key required, right, of course. Here's the key. To unlock lock doors, walk up to them and press E. Does that update my journal? Okay, so it doesn't update this every time. Alright, it's the description. Unlocked. Why is it vibrating? Fully open. Now close them. Okay, we can't close them. Again. Light doesn't. These torches don't grow on trees. Put it off. Alright, okay, so put it off. Keep it on. It's a nice room, by the way. Although I would be. I guess you can't really fall. Is she just down here? No, she's supposed to be.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Hello, Vesemir. I never even saw you in the second game. And only barely in the first game, just a little bit. She's training.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to
killed a lot
rest
of
my
them.
eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Yeah, it seems like we have spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Oh. No exploring that room. Oh, she's blindfolded, huh?
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Oh, well. That's not good. Ah, she caught it.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
Yeah, but he's happy.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
With the flip. Alright.
All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies not enough. You're going hard.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion.
You can
Come
take a
on,
firm hand.
we'll practice with the others down
Right.
below.
Shall we run the walls?
I need, of course, yes.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
I wish it were an elven bathhouse.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
I just punched her. No. I must beat her. She's a young girl. You're cheating. You're cheating. Get out of the way.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
All right. Seriously, you're getting smoked. Honestly, you stand no chance. Do you see how fast I am? I win. Get smoked, girl. Get smoked. Come on, I beat her. Nothing to say about that. Hey, look at these guys. I remember them from the first game, maybe. I don't remember their names.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera
good.
tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Could have said you did the exercise of Vesemir was asleep. You won't weasel out of this. She still did the wrong thing.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Great. The other guys are like, well, she's right.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel,
Yeah,
Ciri
Lambert
with the
Eskel.
dummy.
Alright.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Lambert and Eskel. I think they were still there in the first game.
What do you think?
It's got a
Should we
black
start by
sun.
reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Fundamental me? Fundamental me? I need fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Are we showing it to her? I suppose so. Right.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trades are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, and other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, of course, you've seen some of them, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-hand gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting a stronger or faster foes. Okay. Selecting targets. Press Z to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. Alright.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
1, 2, 3. Quick
Strong
cuts.
strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
And
Come on! What the blazes are you doing?
Holding left shift and pressing.
Tomfoolery! Enough!
Slice your jugular.
What the blazes
Oh.
are you doing?
I'm pressing left shift and that.
Showing off, Geralt. Dodge!
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember,
To dodge to one side, indicate direction using W, S, or D and press Alt. Okay. Back again. I dodge backwards. Roll out of the way, Vesemir is close.
Old for this shit.
Press a direction and press space.
Parry. Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
Parry attacks.
Supposed to parry. Fighting a stupid dummy.
She is fighting a
now,
dummy.
Live later.
Well, that is true. She can't parry anything.
Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Press this just before. Here the old man fell asleep while teaching. Great. Oh, don't tease him.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced your jugular.
Slice your
Great.
jugular.
Come on! At them!
Wait for Vesemir to attack. Then do it. Okay.
And what?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Quen. So stab. You got Yrden, Quen, Igni, Axie, Ard. Telekinetic blast. Axie is mind control. Yeah, I never used that. Igni fire damage. Quen is shield. Very good. Yrden is magical trap. All right. So Quen me. Rescue.
Siri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Hit me where it blocks it. Protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Alright, you want me to go Igni? Hey, move.
If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Okay, Ard. Hi.
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything.
Get back. Off balance.
Come on. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Mind control.
Axie can really muddle your mind.
Signs consume stamina. If stamina is too low, you can't cast them. Alright. You can use axis and temporarily disorient enemies. Don't hit me.
Who's Erden now? Show her, Geralt.
Yrden. The magical
See
trap.
this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
He's moving.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Alright, we got some training bombs.
What now?
What now? Nothing. Stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. Alright. 1 second. What's Siri up with this? Can I do a magical move? Hey, you two.
Come on!
Alright, what's up? Hold and aim on the highlight training post, throw the bomb. Alright. This one is easier to hit, I think. Boop. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword pressing C.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will. Damn it.
This is like... Alright. I see, okay. That's good. Just before the hit, just do that. Makes sense. You're getting all pissed up, man.
how long you
Ow.
gonna make me wait?
Ow, okay. Okay, parry is pretty nice though. This makes you go very far away. I guess this one is alt less so.
Lost your nerve?
Oh, I keep hitting them for a strong attack, but it doesn't do a strong attack in this game. Alright. Nope, okay. Okay, whatever, dude, we're done. Sheath my sword. Oh, there goes the helmet. Go get the helmet. Oh, she is going.
You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
She's gonna get the helmet. Responsible.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Why is the audio so low?
Find that helmet. Siri?
So this is the past, right?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Oh. Surface. It's snowing now. It's Siri. She's dead. It's a dream. I think. Probably. Unless this is how it happened. I don't think this is how it happened. Hello, elf. Oh.
No.
So it was a dream. But I guess it's a memory with a dream. Part memory, part dream, part dream. Oh, and we're back on the... Okay, at what we saw initially. Alright, on the trail. We're looking for Yennefer. Temeria, Road to Vizima, May 1272. So it's been a while.
You all right?
Bad dream.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Well done.
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
No, we'll talk about it. Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
So I just dream
Was
either
she
one.
nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Then we trained with Ciri. We will not wait about that. Well, this one is white.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble.
Yeah,
She's
but
always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
I doubt that.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Okay, then we trained with Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've
That's what
trained
you
kids
called
who
her.
were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
Wild Hunt came.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
Nice
It was
armor,
just
by the
a
way.
dream.
Look at the plates. City in my dreams might mean she's in danger?
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
It's happened in the
We
past.
taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
I mean, time to go. The Wild Hunt is not just wraiths. I mean, they are real elves. And if they were able to... Well, they pushed me to stalemate. They not overpower me. I did kill their king, but in wraith form again, I think. Not the real elf.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Time to explore. Give me the loot. And the weight system is back.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
We got a letter from her. We got a letter?
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop
Maybe-
talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
Great.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
That's
We
the
must
perfume.
meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima.
Vizima, okay.
Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh.
Okay, not that bad.
But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Roach?
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. Life on the continent and in the Skellig Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with a silver sword. Okay, makes sense. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's a lot of ghouls. Alright, let's try parrying one of these.
Come on, come on.
Bro. Leave target. There's so many. I've fallen off. I'm gonna die.
Stench.
I got it. I'm running away. What? Nope. I'm not gonna die so easily. Boom, adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline. Okay. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
I want to explore first. Vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, when playing on the blood and broken bones and death march difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Wait, I don't just regen? Food and drink can be placed in your consumables because I am playing on blood and broken bones. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press R or F to consume them and regenerate vitality. I hope I still heal like automatically. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press R now to eat it and regenerate a portion of vitality. Alright. Some bread. Received XP. And we can sheath the sword too. And of course loot. Monster brain, ghoul blood. Very familiar with that. How do I... What is this board here? Beware! Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Temeria? Which Emperor? There is no Emperor. The king is dead. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sargwen. Okay, so I guess Temeria is already fallen because the king is dead. The country was all divided up, and then Nilfgaard attacks. So I guess Nilfgaard has taken it over. Interesting. Walk up to your horse and press E. Give me a minute. Lilac and gooseberries. Yennefer had contacted Geralt. Finally, they had not seen each other in years, and then she'd sent him a letter, smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby about a matter of great importance. She had written. So, as was his wont, when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground. Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way. Oh, he didn't come with me. I guess we came directly from Loch Muin. Geralt encountered on the way. Geralt picked up the trail, which the two Witchers then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wide lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble. Kill the ghouls, follow Vesemir. Kaer Morhen is done. As it turned out, all that happened at Kaer Morhen was but a dream, the kind that wakes even witches, screaming a cold sweat on their brow. Geralt crouched by the fire and surveyed the land, a land ravaged by war, signs of battle stretching to the horizon, but he had not chosen this campsite for its view. Yennefer's trail had brought him there. Then we got lilac and gooseberries. World maps, we're in the White Orchard. Okay. We got the stash here, we got the notice board. Alright. The inventory, here are currently equipped items. Other items in your possession. And select a tab. You got some stats. Equip an item, drag it from the bag to appropriate slot. Okay. This tab shows crafting components and alchemy ingredients. This tab shows quest items and all items which fit in no other category. This shows food and items for Roach, my horse, I think. Inventory tabs. This tab shows oils, potions and bombs. And this tab shows weapon and armor. Inventory item descriptions. You can toggle between large and small descriptions by pressing the middle mouse button. You can see how an item will look on Geralt, just press X. Using the preview option, you can see how items will look which you cannot yet equip. Choose the order in which items will be shown, press F. To see your statistics, hold C or press C to go to statistics panel. Alright, so we got a torch. Okay, the big just makes the font bigger. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. So we can also see how it looks by pressing Z, X, whatever. So we can put it in my pocket. Can I rotate you? Nobody knows. We got potions. We got Tawny Owl, stamina regeneration. Okay, we got water, vitality regeneration during combat, 50, 10 seconds, 50 for 5 seconds. Wolven Hour, it's a relic, temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. Alright, I don't know why I got that. Yennefer's letter, read for additional context. Use A and D to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to the books panel in the glossary. Yennefer's letter, dear friend. You calling me a friend? Come on, man. We were like... Okay, I guess she lost her memory too. Don't know how much she has recovered. Forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. Why add that in there if you're calling me friend? Your dear friend. Come on, man. We also got, obviously we got Drowner, Monster Brain, Crafting Component, Relic, Master Item. Alright, whatever. Alchemy. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create the item will be appeared in the shop. Okay, it's just you're pinning it, okay. It'll make it easier to find the ingredients, I suppose. Alright. So blue mutagen, sign intensity, even more sign intensity. Greater green is vitality. Okay, obviously I want red for power. You got alcohest. It's used in alchemy. It needs empty bottle, cherry cordial, Guardian lemon, basil flute. Oh, so these are all from the first game again. Nice. You got alcohols back. Grape shot, shrapnel damage, all foes, sure. And Somnum blinds opponents. Okay. Reprophage, inspector oil. You know how many goddamn recipes I had in the last game? Cat, Sight in darkness, 60 seconds, that's it. Swallow, obviously very important. Trowner brain, dwarven spirit, and celandine. Alright. And white honey is like whatever. Honeysuckle and dwarven spirit. Alright. So the base is dwarven spirit for everything. Alright, interesting. Select glossary. Oh, we got a thing on ghouls. Vulnerable against necrophage oil, of course. Description size. No, whatever. Ghouls. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Children's rhyme. Ghouls and grievers are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, sure. Yet on the whole, they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Fresh flesh. Oh, and Cyrilla. Hello, Cyrilla. Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon. What can I possibly say about her? That we call her Ciri for short, that she was born in 1251. Okay, not very old. No, 70, she's like 20 years old. That she has ashen hair and a scar on her cheek. All true. And that's the Cyrilla I know best, the one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago, the one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary as she in fact is. For Cyrilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones. Okay, great. The last bearer of the elder blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magic talent, and the lady of time and space. Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? Why is her date of birth 1251? Why is that incidental? I could also tell you that she is Geralt's adopted daughter, but that would be the gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate's most inextricably tangled fetters. Following an age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen, where she came into his care. So has she gone through the mutations or not? I don't know. Then he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well, because of which she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. So we have Eskel. All Witchers have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt, the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age, swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. Then they went through an ordeal together. The first round of selections, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses, and training on the gauntlet, the Witcher's daunting obstacle course. They also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Witcher's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monster's claw, but from the blade of Dreary Edmenian, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. He also has an unexpected child? Why do everyone have unexpected children here? Lambert, you gotta ask for like money, dude. Not be like, just give me anything. Lambert, the youngest among the Witchers of Kaer Morhen and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor, and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow Witchers of the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Alright. And we got Vesemir. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School and most likely the oldest Witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though Externally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the Witcher trade gave no thought to a well deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively too, as he'd seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other witches. Makes sense, he was the teacher. Always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. Right. Books, we got Yennefer's letter. In this panel, you can browse through the contents of all the books and scrolls you have found. Even if you later sell a book, its contents will still be available here. On the left, you can select books, scrolls, and letters. The contents will be shown in the center of the screen. Right. Yennefer's letter. There it is. Crafting. You can craft like an insane amount of stuff. Alright, look at this stuff. Zeracanian powder, blah blah blah. Warriors, armor, leather jacket, alchemy. It's me, world map, quests, meditation. Bestiary, okay, we've seen it all. White myrtle petals. Bassel fruit. Thank you. How do I use a medallion again? I forgot. Oh, there you go, Vicious Sense. Venom extract, ghoul blood. Oh my. Urbana. What else we got over here? Venom extract, ghoul's blood. There are more ghouls running around there. I guess the army was here to fight. Where the hell was that? There was a thing. The freaking little raven's head. Where's that? It's around here somewhere, isn't it? I thought so anyway. White myrtle petals. These don't weigh anything, right? You have Witcher's Potion, but to use it you must first equip it, click usable items tab, and drag to one of the consumable slots. Now you can use this potion during gameplay, press R to activate the potion in first slot or F to activate potion in second slot. Sure. So we have... yeah, no weight, good. Oh, even these parts have no weight, dude, that's insane. Thank you, thank you. Game's better. What the hell happened to that head? Oh, the mini-map is also very helpful. I gotta start looking at that. It shows me where stuff is. And it gives me a line, I suppose, as to where the quest is. Okay. Useful.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Temerian corpses, I guess they've lost, so. Blunt axe. Can be sold to merchants or dismantled into crafting components. I can't use it? Nope. Alright. It's blunt. There's no way you can sharpen it. Amethyst and ruby dust. What's all this noise? More axes, I guess. The Marians were using axes. Rusty Novigrad sword. It's a weapon. It does 7 to 9 damage. It's not as good as the Witcher steel sword or the Witcher silver sword. Bolts. Alright. What happened to my insanely cool swords, huh? You got rid of them? Not like the first game, where you still got like your own weapons, but they were not as good. Or second game, I mean. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yeah, did not go well for the Temerians. Amateur weapon repair kit, manuscript page, albedo. Is this no? That's Yennefer's letter. You've already read this. Ashes. Oh, these are all not useful. Okay, so you can sell all these if you want to. Also, is there a new quest? New alchemy. Okay, it's an alchemy formula. I see. So albedo, I suppose, is like a potion. I am not getting my health back, by the way. I gotta eat some bread. Blunt axe, blunt axe. Very few I guess the Nilfgaardian dead are probably buried. I suppose they couldn't be bothered to bury their enemies. Even though that results in necrophages coming out, I guess their army is gone. What are they gonna worry about it? I mean, all this stuff can be sold, most definitely, so. Well, there's a dead horse, but the head's not chopped off. So that's not the horse that was killed by the. It's not Yennefer's horse. Anyway. You know what? F me. Drink some water. Not really looking for, all of this stuff, but loot is always good. I'm sure once we head into town, which is where we're going, we'll be ready to sell and buy some stuff. And if you want to buy stuff, you know what we need? Money. Lots of horses died here too. It is indeed a big battlefield, that's for sure. How many men did you have? This is an insane amount of people. Like, what's my weight at? 28. I got so many swords. I got 29 blunt axes. Alright. Well, if I get a good price, should be quite rich. I guess I can get horses of them, the horse meat. I got something else as well. That's food and drink. Horse hide can be sold to merchants or dismantled into junk or into crafting components. Any one of you alive? Any of you? No? Well, it's kind of the end of the battlefield here. I guess you don't really want to fight in the trees. Makes sense. You can't really charge there. It's just a bunch of swords. I guess this is the burial field then. Because there's a bunch of swords sticking out of the floor. Why are you a lone soldier here? Pretty far away from the other lines. I guess all the upright swords are like the little guardian bodies that they were buried, and then these guys were never buried. So no upright swords for them. Anything else going on here? Does not seem like it. Alright. Where did she go? Like, did she run over here?
Long way.
World's Edge. None but the devils play past here. Turn back. Or maybe I am a devil. Also, there's a hair over there, dude. So I guess she did not go in here. We saw her running into a forest, but before that she dumped a dang head. I'm pretty sure she dumped the head. I extinguish the camp at least. It is indeed a good view. White myrtle petals.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
His theory was that they are good. Did you ride off? Wait up, you piece of shit. I'm not even on my horse yet. Oh, it's right here. Crystal
Bird
skull.
skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Why else would it be here? Who else is you seen roaming around with white crystals? So these are like swords from Novigrad. It's a quest item. Needed to complete a quest. Okay, well that's good. I got it then. Wait, what? Okay, no, it's just the same. All right, I mean, it's a wild world out there. With a lot of stuff to loot. Are these like warnings? What am I climbing on? What the hell? I'm climbing on nothing. Witches are cooler than I thought. Why you shot him full of arrows like a bloody hedgehog? You realize you gotta, like, someone's gotta go make these arrows. Hello, little hut. I'm sure nobody minded if I take a peek inside. Is it haunted? It's just people running away from the war, probably. Oh, alcohest, alright. Some sulfur. Old goat hide. Is it hide from an old goat, or is it goat hide which is old? The world may never know, I think. Alright, well, I think we're done just kind of walking around. The game lets you though. You can just go walk around, do whatever you want. I mean, like I demonstrated. Alright, well, before I get on Roach, my horse, and save the game. Saves are created with this version of the game will be incompatible with previous game versions. Because I got all the expansions, well, don't really have to worry about that, do I? Kermon, manual slave, I can gooseberries, okay. Alright, see you all in the next one. It's shaping up to be a pretty good game. I guess we shall see.